Hi everyone, it's Wednesday, November 6, 2019, 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I just had a call with a statement from Sue Holland from the Chilcotin Nation. We're not affiliated with them, but she wanted you to get her phone number and her statement. So here you go.
Raised. So then that brings me to the other question. Is there any way I can get you to provide this phone number, my cell number, to his loved ones? I understand he may have difficulty with his spouse, but at the same time, if there's anybody else, like parents or anybody who is kind of helping him, if they could kindly give me a call or text me, I will call them back. And matter of fact, they should probably text me because I'm not always in cell range, and so sometimes if a call comes in, I may not even see that I missed it. So, but a text will always come in eventually, and so if you could kindly provide them my cell number, friend, family, whoever you think might be there, because I do not know at this stage, and neither does the Chilcotin National Congress know if he had received his exoneration and his ambassadorship. So, I know it sounds like we're kind of like, a fictitious court, and of course that has been stated by various, individuals up here, even in the courtroom. Judges mistakenly had made that presumption without hearing the evidence. But at the same time, we're not a fictitious court. We are moving ahead in international courts. One being, the International Criminal Court. We're now going to move forward with respect to indictments against Trudeau. Also, there is another party that has had a matter accepted in the International Criminal Court against Trudeau, and he is being summoned for those charges. So very few people know about that, and so that needs to go out to the public that Trudeau is going to be held accountable for all these atrocities. Likewise, those people down there, judges or whoever, think that they're above and beyond the law, and they think that they do not have to answer to the Universal Supreme Court, are going to be very, very sadly mistaken, because at this point what's happening is that people like Schaefer Cox are being held against and in contempt of Universal Supreme Court exoneration and orders. So what it is in reality, technically speaking, this man is being held hostage, and his hostage taker is a terrorist rogue judge who thinks he's above and outside the law. And these kind of people who the people that the Chilcotin National Congress via their Universal Supreme Court have exonerated, these political prisoners are in actuality being held hostage, technically speaking and legally speaking. They are hostages of a rogue pretended judicial system. This no longer is a judicial system. And I was talking to someone last night who told me, about Schaefer Cox's resentencing conclusion, and so in verdict. Basically, I was very, very upset when I heard that, because it is now extrajudicial in nature. All these people that are being held after they have been exonerated are hostages. And, that is internationally agreed upon by the United States and many other countries in the world. They are signatories of these conventions, these laws that govern the interactions of countries. So the United States and those parties who are conspiring to hold these members of the Chilcotin National Congress as hostages are going to be brought to justice eventually. I mean, they cannot escape. They cannot escape that, and there is a point in time where this charade that they're playing is going to have to come to a stop. This is lawlessness at its best and criminal intent at its worst. So, anyway, so basically that is something that I would like to get out there in the public, that I actually, I'm going to ask you, Erin, if you wouldn't mind, just taking my phone number and displaying it to the public. People are welcome to text me, because, like I say, you can't always reach me by telephone, but in order for people to understand that these political prisoners are going to have to be released. That is just, let my people go. That's what the Bible says, and they're going to have to be let go. That is the bottom line. And we're not going to sit back and take it sitting down anymore. It's just not going to happen. And so, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, and I started rolling the tape about maybe 2 minutes into our conversation, so I think I got most of it, and at this point I don't think I have to edit anything out.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for that. And so, if you want me to add anything further at this point, I can give you my phone number. It is 250-303-0267. Again, that's 250-303-0267. Anybody that has any inkling towards justice and fighting for freedom and the rights of innocent individuals, please feel free to give me a call or text me. I mean, these atrocities are now going to have to come to a stop. And the Patriots, and this is a call to unify the Patriots and all the truth seekers and truthers out there, to get behind the Universal Supreme Court and the Chilcotin National Congress, because it's not, this kind of criminal activity is no longer going to be accepted by anybody, and we have to unite on the truth. We have to come together and support each other, and the time to not take a stand anymore is over. We will either take a stand for what's right, or every citizen in the United States that does not now take a stand against corruption and crime are going to be party to it. And that's how it is deemed in international law, that if you know that leaders in your country are committing crimes and you do not take a stand against those crimes, you are then party to those crimes. So this is very, very serious. Those judges who think that they can continue this absolute appalling behavior when they know innocent people are innocent, and yet they continue to think that they can hold people hostages, totally against and outside the law. The ruling was Schaefer Cox is an innocent man. That is the ruling of the highest court of this continent. And if people do not get that, I feel very, very sorry for them. But that's the way it is. And, if you can prove me wrong, prove me wrong. But there is cover-up after cover-up after cover-up, trying to have people not find out the truth about this matter. And this is now a public outcry. It is to go to everybody. Everybody needs to find out the truth. The only only disclaimer I have is that this message is not for my associates, ambassadors Pat and Mike Parsons at this time. But that is only at this time, because eventually the patriots will get behind what I'm saying, will get behind the law, and stop doing nothing. Because there's something very, very wrong about what's going on in the United States, and in Canada, and in the Chilcotin. And this is going to come to a screeching halt. And if you're not for us, you're against us. And that will be the justice that will be sought and will be victorious upon. We will be victorious because the truth and the law is on our side. So yes, those people who think that they can hold hostages will be brought to justice, one way or another, either in the International Criminal Court or in the Universal Supreme Court or in some kind of court, but you will be brought to justice. And that includes the judges who are doing these horrific, absolutely inhumane, disgraceful crimes. So, therefore, that is my public statement at this time regarding Schaefer Cox and all those other people who the United States thinks that they can hold hostage. I challenge President Trump to do the right thing and actually control his judicial system. Because if it's true that President Trump is on the side of the people, he will do something about these atrocities, and he'll do something about them now. Otherwise, he will also be party to the crimes of those people who he has put into power. And so, those are my statements at this time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.